Hello fans! So coming to you today from I-84. We are on our way from Lacey, Washington to eventually, what is it, West Valley, Utah?
Yep.
Something like that. We did get a load early this morning, and so we drove to Lacey to pick it up. And what is it, paper? Something?
It's Target, so
oh, yeah.
It's miscellaneous
Target stuff.
Target stuff. Target.
So, yes. So we're going there, have to have it there by tomorrow afternoon, which just means we get to pass through our hometown of La Grande. So get to see our parents for a little while, and that'll be fun. But we noticed, you know, we've driven this stretch many times as younger people, and we passed by the Umatilla Army Depot, which is, it's on the border of what, Umatilla and Morrow counties. We had to look it up to find out what the actual history was, because we'd always passed by it and we knew it was kind of a scary place, but we didn't know much about it. So I don't remember all the details, but it was started in 1941 as part of the World War II war effort, and it was a munitions depot for the Army. So they stored just regular ordnance and ammunition there. And then in the 60s, they changed it and started storing chemical weapons there. And so that was a big controversy for a long time. It was this chemical weapons depot. And as you drive along the highway, you can see all of these little buildings in a row, and they're very low to the ground. And you can see the roofs of them.
Bunkers.
Yeah, they look like bunkers. They're called igloos, and they're cement walls that are basically buried in the ground with just a cement roof poured over them. And the design is that if any of the bombs inside them went off, the explosion would be directed upwards instead of outwards. So there were like thousands of these things built. In fact, they set a world record for building 24 in a day or something like that. And then, when was it? In the late 90s, then they changed it to the chemical, oh, I forget what it's called.
It was basically turned into a facility for disposing of chemical weapons. Yeah. Basically to get rid of all of those chemical weapons.
Yeah. So I remember reading they built it for a total of $35 million back in 1941, and to turn it into the disposal site cost $395 million. So more than 10 times as much to actually get rid of the stuff that they built it to store. But then, so all of the chemical weapons are now gone. They've all been incinerated, and
it also said like by 2015 the whole thing's like empty now.
Right, it's all empty. But they are using it as a test site for this like microbe program to see if they can use microbes to clean up former ammunition sites or something like that. So it's kind of cool. The land is going back to local and tribal agencies, and so some of it's going to get sold for industrial and agricultural, some of it's going to be turned into a wildlife preserve, and some of it, I forget what the rest is.
I think the National Guard is going to keep some of it
right, for training. Mm-hmm. So anyway, there you go, some trivia about the Umatilla Army Depot. So hope you learned something. What else are we doing today?
We're just going to go and visit parents, eat dinner outside of the truck, take a shower, do some laundry. Yeah, dishes, Yep. All that fun stuff that, you know, you take for granted when you live in a house. So, but anyway, that's where we are. So we're stopped at a rest area just, west of Pendleton? Yeah, it's kind of the Hermiston Stanfield area. It's about 10 miles east of the 82-84 junction. Yep,
and it's nice. So we're going to get back on the road, having our shake break right now, and then we'll get back on the road and get to La Grande. So that's where we are. Thanks for following, and
we'll be in Utah tomorrow.
Utah. So we'll see you from there. All right, bye.